let us just do the revision. Okay, yesterday we saw that Aurangzeb, he was son of whom, children? Aurangzeb was a son of whom?
Shahjahan.
Shahjahan,
And
Mumtaz Mahal.
okay, and you remember that he had his enemies. How he had his enemies, and who were his enemies? Why he had his enemies? Who will tell me? When he took up the throne after his father?
Ma'am, his enemies were the Marathas.
The Sikhs and the
Yes,
Rajputs.
yes, very good. So they were the Marathas, the Sikhs, and the Rajputs. And why do you think they became the enemy of Aurangzeb?
Because he didn't treat the Hindus equally.
Yes, because he did not take the treated the Hindus equally. This is one reason. Other reason?
He re-implemented the jizya tax.
Yes, he reimposed the tax which was called as jizya on the non-Muslims. Okay, and then we saw definitely these enemies, the Sikhs and the Rajputs, they became his enemy. And now when we were focusing on each of the enemies, yesterday we first learnt about the Sikhs. Okay, what did Aurangzeb do to the ninth Guru of the Sikh community?
He arrested and executed the ninth Sikh Guru
Okay, for what?
for not embracing Islam.
True, very good. For not embracing Islam. And then what had happened after the death of the ninth Sikh Guru? What did his son do?
His son Guru Gobind Singh instituted the Khalsa, a body of Sikhs.
Very good. And what are the criteria, the eligibility of the Khalsas? If you want to become a member of a Khalsa, what things you need to, focus on, or you need to observe? Number one.
Members of the Khalsa were initiated through a baptismal rite
Very
of water
good.
stirred with a dagger.
Very good. Second, number two. Number two.
Surname, members had to have the surname Singh, which
As
means
Singh,
lion.
sings. Okay, and Singh means lion. Number five, number three, conditions. What were the conditions?
Members had to have the 5 sacred symbols:
Yes.
Kesh, which is long hair; Kara, which is a steel bracelet; Ganga, which is a comb; Kacha, which is innerwear; and
Correct.
Kirpan, which is a dagger.
Dagger. Okay, and fourth condition.
Their call or salute. जो बोले
Yes.
सो निहाल,
हाँ.
सत श्री अकाल.
सत श्री अकाल. मतलब क्या होता है उसका?
It means whoever utters that the immortal God is true will be blessed.
Okay, so these were the eligibility criteria of to become the member of the Khalsa or Khalsa community, right? All these rites and symbols gave the Khalsas the sense of belongingness, the sense of unity. Okay, now who was the successor of Guru Gobind Singh?
Banda Bahadur.
Very good, Banda Bahadur. Please highlight Banda Bahadur. Don't forget that. Okay. Now, what happened after, like, even the son of Sikh Guru Tegh Bahadur died. That is, Guru Gobind Singh died. What happened to Banda Bahadur? What did he do? He still continued the enmity with Aurangzeb, isn't it? Yes.
Yes,
Clear, everyone? Clear till here? Okay,
yes,
so today we will study about the Rajputs. Okay, Aurangzeb had to deal with the 3 important Rajput rulers of Mewar, and Jaipur. Please underline that. Mewar, and Jaipur. Okay, so these were in the Rajput community, these were the enemies. Okay, Raja Jai Singh of Jaipur was sent to the Deccan, where he died in 1666. Okay, Raja, make a note of it. Raja Jaswant Singh, so many names you are coming across. Okay, so make a note of it. Raja Jaswant Singh was deputed to the northwestern frontier, where he and his sons died fighting the Afghan rebels by 1678. With no successor to the throne of Marwar, Aurangzeb occupied Marwar. However, the posthumous son of Rana Jaswant Singh was born and appeared to claim the throne. Prince Ajit Singh appeared before Aurangzeb asking for the handover of the Marwar. Okay, now this is all about the Rajputs. Okay, basically, which first of all, what did he do? Raja Jai Singh of Jaipur, he was sent to Deccan, okay, and he died. And Raja Jaswant Singh, who was the next, leader of the Rajput territories, he was deputed where in the northwestern front. Okay, over there only he died, where he and his sons died. Okay, and so now there was no one to take up the throne in the Rajput community. Fine, so definitely the throne was passed from sons to sons. So now if you will see the throne of the Rajput community, if no everybody died, right, and there was no one who would take over the throne and who would rule. So Aurangzeb saw this, and what did Aurangzeb do? He took over the throne and he became the successor of the Rajput territory. Okay, and he took over the throne of which area? Marwar. Please underline this. Raja Jaswant Singh was underline this. Raja Jaswant Singh was in the northwestern front, and over there he died along with his sons. And now underline there, with no successor. Just underline this: with no successor to the throne of Marwar, Aurangzeb occupied Marwar. Okay? So when Aurangzeb saw that there is no one who would become the king, so let me take the opportunity. He became the king. Now there was a son of Rana Jaswant Singh. Okay, the name of that son his son was Prince Ajit Singh. Okay, now he appeared before Aurangzeb and he told him that is this territory belongs to the Rajputs. You took it over because there was no, but I request you to hand over the Marwar territory to me. Okay, all right. Underline this. Prince Ajit Singh appeared before Aurangzeb and asked him to hand over Marwar again to him. Clear? Clear
Yes,
till here,
ma'am.
everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you all understanding what I'm teaching?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I hope there's no noise in the background. Background noise. You all can't hear too much background noise when I'm teaching.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Fine, no problem. So I'll continue then. Next, can you just go on? Okay. Aurangzeb refused to accept and acknowledge him as the successor. So now when he politely went to Aurangzeb and asked him, okay, Marwar belonged to the Rajputs, so it is better you hand over the Marwar territory to me. But what was Aurangzeb's reply to him? He denied. Okay, he did not accept the request and he did not accept him to become the successor. Thus, and this is where there was a contradiction of thoughts, thus began the Rajput struggle against the Mughals, till Aurangzeb's successor recognized Ajit Singh as the ruler of Marwar. So this is how there was a struggle, there was a battle, there was a rift between whom? Between Aurangzeb and between Ajit Singh. Okay, and when Ajit Singh could take over Marwar, until Aurangzeb's successor came. So until the time Aurangzeb was there, Aurangzeb did not give Marwar to Ajit Singh. Clear? Okay, please underline this. Refused to accept him as the successor. So he requested him, he wanted to become, and he did. Now underline this, until Aurangzeb's successor came and until he recognized Ajit Singh as the ruler, there was a struggle, there was a battle between them, right? Rana Raj Singh of Mewar, who was angered by Aurangzeb's anti-Rajput behavior, supported the cause of Ajit Singh. In the year 1680, the combined forces of the Rajputs of Marwar and Mewar met the Mughals under the leadership of Prince Akbar, the rebellious son of Aurangzeb. Okay, he supported and joined the Rajput force, but was subdued and fled to the Deccan. The dispute with the Rajputs continued, and Aurangzeb gained no ground over this fight. In fact, he lost his friendship with the Rajputs and suffered financial losses as well as the losses of military prestige. Thus, the Rajput policies of Aurangzeb failed its failed, and its failure contributed to the failure of Aurangzeb, resulting in weakening of the Mughal emperor. So this is how Mughal emperor started weakening. Okay, so basically, see, when one Rajput leader wants to take over, because he requested Aurangzeb to give Marwar, but he did not accept the request. So definitely other Rajputs who were there, such as Rana Raj Singh, they all came together and they supported Ajit Singh, right? So that they could, fight against, and they also did not like this, reply of Aurangzeb towards them. So what had happened, when everybody is coming together and forcing one particular, definitely it is going to have an impact. Yes. So this is how, the dispute with the Rajputs continued, and Aurangzeb, when the disputes went on, so Aurangzeb had no place now. He had to surrender. Please underline this. Rana Raj Singh was angered because of this behavior of Aurangzeb, and he supported Ajit Singh. Underline this also. He supported Ajit Singh. Okay. Now, after that, underline. Now, not just, he did not just get support from Rana Raj Singh, he also got support from Prince Akbar. Okay. And the dispute with the Rajputs, underline this, the dispute with the Rajputs continued, and Aurangzeb was left with no ground. He had no option rather than surrendering. Okay. So now, can you see there was a loss? There was a loss, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
definitely
Yes.
he had lost the friendship. Number one, he lost the friendship with the Rajputs. He had financial losses. Number two, he has military losses. Number three, okay. And because of these losses, what had happened? It resulted in weakening of the Mughal Empire. Okay, all these losses, because of what? The foundation of the Mughal Empire was somewhere affected a lot. Clear?
Yes.
Please underline, resulting in weakening of the Mughal Empire. Have you understood the Rajputs?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay,
ma'am.
let's discuss this before we proceed with the next enemy. Okay, so what had happened? Who was the in the Rajput? What was the dispute? Rajput territories, what Rajput regions? Who will tell me in short as a form of a story? Can we go on to the next page, Mystery, previous page? Yeah. Now tell. Now tell what had happened.
Aurangzeb had to deal with the three important Rajput rulers, Marwar, Mewar, and Jaipur.
Yes. Okay.
Ra-
So, yes, yes.
Raja Jai Singh of Jaipur was sent to Deccan and
Jaswant
he was
Singh.
died over there.
Yeah, that he was sent over there. But what happened to Raja Jaswant Singh?
Raja Jaswant Singh disputed to the northwest frontier and he was killed with all his sons left, and there was no successor of
Very good.
Marwar.
Ah,
Therefore, Aurangzeb captured it.
very good, very good. And then who came after that? When Aurangzeb took over, which
Prince Ajit
Posthumous
Singh.
son
Prince
of
Ajit
Rana.
Singh? What did he do?
He requested Aurangzeb to give the throne, but Aurangzeb denied the offer, and Rana Raj
Mystery,
Singh
next page.
of Mewar and Ajit Singh, they both they combined their forces and fought against Aurangzeb. That resulted in loss of friendship with Rajput, financial losses, as well as loss of military pers- prestige
Yes,
that resulted in the weakening of the Mughal Empire.
correct, correct. Clear? Clear, everyone? Very good, Simran. Very good. Keep it up. Very nice. Okay, now we'll study about the Marathas. Okay, so now let's see how Marathas were involved with Aurangzeb. A formidable force that engaged Aurangzeb's attention and efforts was the Marathas in the Deccan region. While no Mughal emperor had ventured into this territory, Aurangzeb's ambitious zeal urged him to move to the south, leaving the gaping hole in the center. Okay, so Mughal rulers, they were all there in the center, right? That is near Delhi, right? Near Agra. Now, none of the Mughal rulers, came towards the south or thought about, expanding their territories towards the south, except Aurangzeb, because we have already studied, he was very ambitious, okay, and he just wanted to expand his territories. So he thought that he can, focus on that zone, that is the south zone, and he could capture that. Now, when he focused on the southern part, he somewhere got disturbed or did not pay that much attention or left loopholes for the center. Definitely, if a person is taking care of an administrative system of one particular area, the concentration of the other will get divided, isn't it? So this
Yes.
is what happened. There was a hole, there was a gaping hole in the center there. Please underline this. Um, 1 minute, 1 minute. No Mughal emperor, underline this, no Mughal emperor had ventured into this territory, okay? That is the Marathas. And it was only Aurangzeb who wanted to take up the Maratha territories. But because of that, what happened? So he moved to the south, leaving a hole in the a gaping hole in the center. The Marathas, led by Shivaji, to be a major military threat to Aurangzeb. So over here in the Marathas, in the Maratha region, who was the leader over here?
Shivaji Maharaj.
Okay. And Shivaji gave a tough time to Aurangzeb because he had a strong military force. Okay, so please remember these names in Rajput. Which name we came across? It was Raja Jaswant Singh, then Arijit Singh, right?
Raja Jai Singh.
Raja Jai Singh. Over here in Marathas, number one, what the name which we came across is Shivaji, who gave a tough
Shivaji.
Shivaji.
time to Aurangzeb. Clear? Next. The Marathas were local rulers of the Deccan region. Now let's see how Shivaji gave a tough time to Aurangzeb. Shivaji was born in Pune. We all know, right? Have yes?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
because we are Punekar, so we know what where there are so many uh, monument, there are so many things which reflect or which gives us the entire history about Shivaji, his struggle and all, right? So Shivaji was born in Pune to Shahaji Bhosle and Jijabai. Shahaji was an officer in the court of the Sultan of Bijapur. According to the Jagirdari system, Shahaji had earned a large Jagir near Bangalore and he entrusted the Pune Jagir to his son Shivaji along with Jijabai and a trusted aide, that is Dadaji Khunda Deva. Okay, so basically, his father Shivaji was born. Who were the parents of Shivaji? It was Shahaji Bhosle and Jijabai. Please underline that. Shahaji Bhosle and Jijabai. Okay. Now, what did his father do? He was working as an officer. Okay. When this Jagirdari system came, you know what is Jagirdari system, right?
Yes,
Jagirs was
ma'am.
given and there was one
Giving
Jagir.
land revenue.
Yes, yes. So he was appointed in the Bangalore area, right? So his father was in Bangalore and he was taking the care of the Jagirs in Bangalore. So Puneka, he had given that responsibility to his son Shivaji, all right, along with his wife Jijabai. So Pune's Jagir, who was looking after Pune Jagir, it was Shivaji. Please underline this. Yes. And where was his father at that time? In
Bang,
Bangalore. Okay.
Bangalore.
Okay. Next, on early on, Shivaji began to gather together a band of his friends and followers. Using guerrilla warfare tactics, they began to capture hill forts in the bid to establish Swaraj, meaning independence and sovereignty. Now, just click on guerrilla warfare tactics and we'll understand what was guerrilla warfare tactics. Okay, so this tactics, it is a form of irregular warfare in which what happens, a small group of armed civilians use military tactics, okay, such as which includes, you know, ambushes, sabotage, raids, petty warfare, hit and run tactics, and mobility to fight a larger military force. Okay, so they have given you, you know, in a form of a picture also to understand what exactly guerrilla warfare is. And from where do we get this guerrilla warfare thing? We got it because it was earlier used by whom? In the battles of Lexington and Concord. All right, by the patrons. Fine. So from where there we got this guerrilla warfare tactics of having a war, having a battle. Clear, everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Next. So this was the, see, as we all know, he had a very strong military force. So that was the only plus point why he could give a tough time to Aurangzeb, isn't it? So basically, he used guerrilla. Number one, please underline this, highlight this. He used guerrilla warfare tactics. Yes. Then they began to capture help force to build or establish Swaraj. So they wanted to have Swaraj, right? Swaraj means what? Having independence and having sovereignty. Now these forces fell under the control of Adil Shah. Okay, so he wanted to see, Shivaji wanted to capture hill forts. Please underline this. He wanted to capture hill forts, and these hill forts belong to whom?
Adil
These
Shah.
we came across this name before. Adil Shah. Who was Adil Shah? Any
Uh,
guesses?
Ma'am, he was the one who didn't get the throne, and he did something in the interior camps of Islam Shah.
Okay, Adil Shah was the son of. Come on, Adil Shah was the son of. No. Capturing forts were the first step to asserting independence, since it meant control over the surrounding areas as well. Therefore, it seemed quite fit for Shivaji to capture forts within his own Jagir, which were not under his control. Okay, so basically, see, he first wanted, he concentrated on capturing the hill forts. Now, hill forts belong to Adil Shah. And what did Shivaji thought? That if at all he is able to capture those forts which belong to his Jagir, it is, he will get a strong control. Why? Because as soon as he get a control, or as soon as he captures the hill forts, automatically the surrounding areas will also be under his control. Clear? So please underline this. Capturing forts was the first step. Underline that it was the first step for having independence. Now he had this, you know, aim of having Swaraj, independence. So he made plans. Okay, how is he going to, you know, achieve the goal? So first thing, what did he do is he captured, Shivaji captured the fort within his own Jagir. Please underline this. Okay, he captured the fort of, number one, please, the names of the forts are given: Torana, Khondana, and Parandar, laying the foundation of Swaraj in the Mawal region. This region was hilly and not easily accessible. Using these disadvantages to his benefits, he employed local peasants and created a feeling of trust and affection. His enemies were the local sardars, who had to be coaxed into understanding of the idea of Swaraj. Okay, so basically, see, then they gave you the list of the forts which Shivaji could conquer in his Jagirs. All right. Now, why do you think he focused on these particular forts? Because basically, the location of these particular forts were in the hilly region. Okay, so hilly region means what? It was easily accessible to him. If it was a populated area, that definitely he'll have to face the challenges. But here it was a hilly region. Okay, So his enemies were the local sardars who had, now see, definitely local sardar means if any leader is capturing any fort, people who living in that region are definitely going to retaliate. Clear? Yes. Now Afzal Khan. Let's see. Now we have come across this name before also, Afzal Khan. Let's revise once again. Adil Shah of Bijapur felt threatened by Shivaji's advances on the Konkan coast. He had sent a powerful force led by Afzal Khan to meet Shivaji at Y. Y is near Satara. Okay. So definitely when Shivaji is conquering the hill forts, do you think the other people who are there in that particular region, they're going to sit quietly? No, they will not like it, right? So one among them was who? Adil Shah. Okay, so what did Adil Shah do? He did not like, Shivaji is conquering the hill forts. He is just capturing taking control of the hill forts, and he is expanding his territory in the Konkan area. So what did he do? He sent Afzal Khan so that he could meet Shivaji and they could have a conversation. Please underline this. Adil Shah of Bijapur felt threatened by Shivaji's advances. Yes. Which advances are we talking about over here? The cash,
Uh,
money advance?
his territory,
Very good. Which advances territories? Was he conquering the territories or
no ma'am, forts.
forts? Correct. Okay. So what did Adil Shah do then? Sent, please underline. He sent powerful force which was led by Afzal Khan so that they could meet Shivaji. Clear? Till here? Now,
Yes.
on his way to Y, Afzal Khan harassed the locals and desecrated temples. On 10th November 1659, they stood face to face with each other. Thorough to use the treasury, Afzal Khan tried to trap and kill Shivaji. On the pretext of peace talks, he arranged for a private meeting. Okay, sharp Shivaji suspected something is wrong. Okay, so what did he do? He also carried a weapon hidden inside him. When Afzal Khan greeted Shivaji, he held him so tightly he was strangling him. In defense, Shivaji removed the weapon, which had they are giving you the description of the weapon with the tiger claws made of iron, and he pierced it into Afzal Khan's body, killing him instantly. Okay? Now I'll just explain you what happened. See, now Adil Shah had sent Afzal Khan so that they could meet Shivaji and they could have a conversation. So basically, when Afzal Khan had gone, so even he had the intention of trapping Shivaji and killing him on one hand. On the other hand, even Shivaji had the intention of killing Afzal Khan. So both of them, whether it was Afzal Khan or whether it was Shivaji, they had carried weapons, right? So when they met, together, and what they said, both of them, that we are going to just have a peaceful conversation and we are going to get rid of over this, okay, whatever is going on. But was it a peaceful conversation? No.
No.
What did Afzal Khan do? He tried to strangle Shivaji. And in return, what did Shivaji do? He removed the weapon which he had hidden and he pierced it into the body of Afzal Khan. And he instantly killed him. Clear? Okay. Let's underline this. Afzal Khan tried, underline this. Afzal Khan tried to trap and kill Shivaji on the pretext. Okay. Now, on the other hand, Sharp Shivaji suspected that something is wrong, so he also carried a hidden weapon. Sharp Shivaji suspected something is wrong, and so he also carried, not that. Okay.
Ma'am, I think that also.
And then when Afzal Khan, greeted Shivaji and he was trying to strangle him, now you are underlining everything, highlighting everything. Okay, fine. Let's go on to the next. I wanted you to underline the incident where Afzal Khan met and he was trying to strangle him, and in the defense, he tried to kill him with a weapon.